Hey guys, welcome to Tech Trick Tutorials. So, we are going to be talking about Binance and its features, especially if you are a beginner in Binance. So that's what we're going to be talking about. So disclaimer, this is all
Na
about trading
simpleng
tricks
tip na puwede kong
and
ibigay sa mga
when to
newbies,
basically
okey?
buy and
So,
sell in the right time,
'pag
when's the appropriate
nagte-trade
time to
kayo, ang
strike.
simple lang naman ng
In
rule,
terms
'di
of
ba? Buy
basically
low, sell
the
high.
trade-off,
So,
right?
ngayon nakikita niyo
So
nandito
key
tayo sa
features in Binance are very important to basically know when start off with the trade. So we're going to be discussing key features like, for example, this BTC USDD. So yeah, stick around. And so in here we have a couple of Ethereum here. We have XPRP. Again, we have Solana as well. It's very important that you have a wallet already installed on your Google, like what I did here. I have a Solana wallet, so that's what we need to do to be on par and keep on track with what's actually happening here. Now, on buying crypto, that's why it's really important to have a wallet, because how else would you get crypto unless if, of course, someone trades it off with you. So again, email, wallet. This is the staking here. Yeah, this is just the graph, just basically the demographic graph that we basically need to be familiar with in order for us to actually be good with this. Now, disclaimer that I'm going to be using a sample because Binance does have a sample trade. We have LTC convert. Binance does have a sample trade-off, and that's what we're going to use instead of using actual crypto, because I don't want to be losing amounts just for the sake of this video. All right, so but it's basically the same. So as long as the beautiful thing about Binance is that it basically gives you a glimpse of what it's actually like on the trade-off. And particularly what I love about this one is it's available in the phone as well. So yeah, let's just get started with this. And be sure that your email is on par, everything is on par, and yeah, be good to go. And it's advisable that you have your phone as well with you right now as we commence the trade-off process. Okay, again, this is just a sample tutorial video. I'm just going to be using the sample one in order for us to actually get a grasp on this. So as you can see here, you can just basically buy crypto, deposit, withdraw. Before we go to the actual trade-off, you can just click here, and again, if your wallet is connected, it doesn't really matter if you have a what do you call this one, bank connected to a specific account, then that's particularly good. But if you don't have a bank, I suggest going with a wallet that is connected here to your basically Binance. Okay, and it's important as well to have your email on par and on standby as we basically do this. So just familiarize yourself with this dashboard here, because this is where you start off, especially if you're someone who's just signed in. This is where you start the dashboard. We have profile and limit, security, everything here. So I'm going to take you to the dashboard again. This right here is the dashboard. This is home front, basically. Now to go to the actual trade-off, just scroll down and click on view BTC, right? And it'll take you to a plane like this where you could just basically do a practice trade, or you could trade for real. Okay, secure your account. You're going to be encountering this one, especially if you have a new account. So there's a few things to familiarize here, because basically we're going to do buy and sell. So that's what we're going to do for the trade. Like for example, if the Richter scale drops, you could go ahead and buy or sell. And I'm going to be explaining how to do that right now. So just be on par with this one. So now that you're ready, let's just go ahead. So this is a simple tip that I could give on newbies, alright? So when you're trading, it's really important to basically familiarize that you should buy low and sell high. Now on the BNB USDT pair, okay, on the upper left corner here, so these are the currency pair, so-called currency pair, but usually what I look for is the USDT. That's my go-to on this one. Alright, so what is the buy low and sell high mechanics that I just told you guys, the methodology behind it? So this is the sample chart that I'm going to be using for this tutorial. So as you can see, the current price is 259 US dollars. Like for example, this one, if you see it's low, a little bit low here, you could basically buy it here. But if it basically goes up, then you could basically start selling. So how do you do that? So let's go here over to the right side here. You can see buy BNB. You could basically buy 25%, 50%, or you could just max it out if you want to. So in this case, the amount of the USDT is 5. So basically this means you can't buy because the minimum is 10. Okay, guys? And this is why you need to be always prepared and you always have USDT on hand. Okay? That is crucial for this. So, for example, I bought the BNB for like 48, and I also bought $133. So up here, when it rises to the price of 315, so this basically means I've already sold the 313. Okay. So this is why, if you look closely here underneath here, this is our trade here. Underneath here, look at underneath here. So it says BNB USDT. So I bought it here because I sold it for 313. So take a look at this one. So down here you can see 313. I sold it for 313. So we bought it from the range price of 100 or 200 roughly estimate. So down here is the total that we've sold. It's 760. USDT. Now when it fluctuates down a little bit, what I did is basically I bought it again, and from 285. So it's just an example. So on selling, just take a look at the right side here. Take a look at the right side. This is the sell sector. So I basically chose the maximum amount because again we are selling. Just for example. But then when it fluctuates down to 285, what I did is, as you can see underneath here, I bought again. So when you see it fluctuate down like that, there's no need to worry about it because since you're a long-term trader, you could just basically profit once more if it goes up, basically by selling, that is. Okay. So don't spaz out here. Don't be greedy. Just relax, especially if you're a long-term trader. So just go ahead. But if you're basically monitoring your trading, then you can just basically take small amounts of income there. So it basically depends on you. So are you a scalper, or are you basically on the middle where you're just basically doing this as a part-time thing? But for me, as a long-term trading, this doesn't bother me at all because I know that this will fluctuate up once more. So this is a normal thing here. So everything that you see here, this is the RSI. So this one is also RSI. But you can see this one, the blue lineage here. Okay, you can see this one. This is the Bollinger Bands, basically. So it's really important to take this slow so you won't get overwhelmed, especially with the terminologies and acronyms and sort of thing. So take it slow. So we are adjusting to our audience viewership here, especially for the majority of the audience are just basically newbies on trading. Okay. So yeah, take your time to learn, slowly but surely. Okay. So that's the goal here. So if you want to save up, just basically for reference and futures advice. Just basically, especially if there's risk involved, if you're actually doing live trade, just basically do your own research in this one, because basically this takes time to really grasp onto. Okay, so that's basically one of the best advice that I could give you. So especially in crypto when there's risks involved. Now I'm going to be talking, since now that we've covered much of the trading here, I'm going to be talking about advices that I could give you in ensuring that you have a safe account. That's very important to have a account that is relatively safe. So that's what we're going to be discussing in the next sector here. So if you've already learned your part on how to actually basically do basic trading, then that's just basically it. So as we all know that Binance is one of the largest cryptocurrency exchange globally. So allowing users to trade, buy, and sell a variety of digital assets. So services range from simple spot-on trading to advanced options like features, margin, and staking, basically. So why trading requires preparation? Unlike traditional stock markets, crypto markets are volatile and unregulated in many areas, so leading to both opportunities and risks. So beginners often lose money because they dive without understanding the fundamentals, concepts, or risks. Okay. So this is why, guys, it is very important to educate yourself on crypto basics. Okay, so learn your blockchain, Bitcoin, Ethereum. These are just the few crypto currencies out there, and how they derive value. So grasp market dynamics, okay, supply and demand, and terminology. The bulk market is very important for you guys to actually learn the basic stuff. And yeah, so first of all, you really need to secure your account. Okay, so two-factor authentication is to safeguard your account from unauthorized access. So this is why when you first try to create an account, they always ask for a Binance crypto related, that is, they always ask for two-factor authentications. Why is that? So it's in order for us to basically use a safe workspace basically to go in. So use a strong password and change it regularly. Okay, so avoid sharing sensitive informations or clicking on phishing links. Okay, so this is very important. And you really need to verify your identity. So complete Binance's know your customer, okay, the KYC process to increase account security and access higher withdrawal limits. Okay, so fund your account cautiously. Start with a small investment money, the kind of money that you are willing to lose. Now I know this sounds controversial because a lot of people say that it's not worth the risk, but a lot of people have basically started off as a sort of like a low profile and a low success rate, but with time comes experience, and as time went on, they managed to catch up and were able to turn the tables around and were basically successful on the trade. So fund your account cautiously. Okay, start with small investment and that you're willing to lose. Use Binance's deposit and withdrawal tutorials to avoid mistakes. Okay, now I really advise you guys to do research before trading. Understand the coin that you want to trade. For example, like what does it do, and is there an active development behind it? Okay, so avoid hype-driven coins that lack solid foundation. Okay, this is what discourages a lot of people from ever continuing to use Binance and crypto basically trade is that when they experience sort of like drop downs and drawbacks, and that initially discourages them to continue further on. And I could basically see where they're coming from, because who else wants to lose, right? So, but initially, on my opinion, that is a byproduct of an unprepared, just basically reckless trading. So explore Binance's feature, learn the difference between spot on trading, buy and selling instantly, and margin trading. So margin trading is basically borrowing funds to increase trading size. Okay, as the adjustment spectrum that I showed you. So discover tools like Binance Academy for free learning. So understanding the trading pairs. So crypto trading involves pairs like BTC, USD, Ethereum, BTC again. Just basically familiarize yourself with and basically base and code currencies. Okay, so your practice with the Binance Lite app. So use the Binance Lite if you're new. I really recommend it. It simplifies the process of buying and selling cryptocurrencies to basically compared to the pro version. Okay, and you could also get this in mobile. I believe there's a pro version on the PC as well. I mean the mobile, but I really never tried mobile before that much on the pro version. So again, start small, trade with the low amounts, and keep emotions in check. So use limit orders to practice setting entry, exit prices, very important. Define a risk management plan. Decide how much you're willing to lose per trade. So usually experts suggest no more than 2.5% of your capital. So avoid all in a single trade or asset, because it's really bad. Diversify your portfolio. That's one of the best things that I could give you guys. So leverage with caution. Okay, so Binance offers margin and features trading, but these increase risk, so avoid them as a beginner. A small movement, you can wipe your entire position when trading with basically leverage. Okay, so don't chase trades when prices spike. Instead, focus on logical entries and understand that missing one opportunity does not mean the end. Okay, so you need to be really, really cautious of what you're actually doing here. Okay, and stop loss order, very important to set stop loss order to automatically sell an asset if its price drops below a certain point. So this helps protect your funds from sudden mistakes and market crashes. So it's really important to do the math here. And important note is that you have to be aware of the dollar cost averaging, the DCA. So instead of a lump sum investment, buy small amounts over time to reduce the impact of the market fluctuations. Okay, and follow the trends, not emotions. Right, start with trend following strategies, but that's basically what best advice I could give you is to study the market indications. And I say this all the time. A lot of people just trade recklessly and expect to get massive results from this. So learn the basics, guys. Indicators like moving averages, relative strength index, and volume also. Okay, so these can be a huge deciding factor in when to buy or sell. So avoid over trading and focus on quality trades, not quantity. And constantly entering a texting trade increases fees and likelihood of errors. So by all means, just go ahead and experience this at a small scale where you're not really losing unreasonable amounts of crypto in this trade. Okay, so don't be discouraged if you're not getting the getting the hang of it on the first couple of trades. But as time goes on, I do promise you that you guys will catch up. All right, so I certainly hope that this video is of any help for you guys, and I hope we've covered enough topics here. So again, it all boils down to learning on how much time you're willing to invest. Learning on this one, it's a skill. Trading is a skill for me, at least for me, in my opinion. So, yep, that's just it, guys. Thank you so much for watching Tech Trick Tutorials. I hope we've covered enough topic for this video, and please subscribe, and you guys have a nice day.